aloo gobi. I eat rice more than I eat rotis. I do cook. I love cooking. My favorite thing to do is to bake.
Hello and welcome to Times Food. Today we have with us none other than Sunny Leone at the launch of a restaurant, Chica Loca, in Noida. So a very warm welcome to you, Sunny.
Thank you so much.
You have lived for many years in India now, and what you might have kind of started liking the food here. So what's your favorite Indian food, favorite Indian dish here?
I grew up in a very typical Sikh Punjabi home, so we only ate Indian food growing up, except for Fridays and maybe Saturdays. So I've always eaten Indian food, but I tend to go to more of like this more simple garka khana, not so crazy with the ingredients. That's how my mom cooked.
So anything favorite? Any favorites on the list?
Paranthe, gobi wale paranthe. I like aloo gobi. I eat rice more than I eat rotis. So yeah, I do. I like many things. I like rajma chawal. I like dahi curry with pakode inside.
And you're a mom to kids, 3 kids. So how do you manage them and a career and a happening career and now this restaurant also? So some tips for working moms?
I think for working moms, one of the biggest things for me was keeping a schedule. So I really do believe that when you keep a schedule, you know when you're home, your children know when you're going to be home, they know when it's their time, they know when I need to work. So that agreement happens without saying it. So when I say, well, mommy has to work today, but I'm going to be home tomorrow, and we're going to do this, and we're going to be together, we're going to do art, we're going to play, we're going to build Lego, we're going to do whatever you guys want to do, and that's your time. So I think after so many years, they come to appreciate the idea that I'm not lying to them or tricking them that I'm going to be home, but then I change my mind and I'm not. So I don't believe in lying to them at all. And I've always told them that I'm a better mommy being a working mommy than a mommy that's just at home. So I'm the best me when I get to do everything.
So Sunny, you have donned many hats in your career. How come owning a restaurant fell in your cards?
Well, I will give this credit to Daniel, my husband, and Sahil, our partner. They got together and started talking about it, and then I became involved, and it's definitely something that I'm very passionate about. I love food. I love cooking. So this is, in my head, like an extension of my life, which, food plays a huge role in. My father would always be the one who experimented with cooking. My brother is also a chef, and so it just makes sense.
So why did you choose Noida? Ideally, what we would have expected would have been somewhere in Mumbai or in Gurgaon.
That's what I want to know. I think that this is a great location, and from what I understand, we didn't want to compromise on the size, the place, the food, and really just bringing all the elements that we want in a restaurant in one place. So that was really important.
So I have known Vaibhav since many years, who is yeah. So and he's known for doing amazing stuff. So how differently has he planned the cuisine here?
Well, if you take a look at the menu, it's very progressive, and we've taken flavors that people that they love, or comfort food that they love, and given it a twist on from somewhere else in the world, and it's absolutely amazing because each dish is so different from the next.
And how did you meet Sahil, and how did it all happen? How was it all conceived?
It was Sahil and Daniel first, and they met, and they got together and started talking about this, and then I also then met Sahil, and it just made sense, to be able to create something on this level, on this scale. If you've seen our rooftop terrace, it is gorgeous. We have this beautiful wood fire pizza oven there, and all the cuisines. We have a live station where people can come and play and perform here, and then also have this great ambiance in the bar, and the whole experience is what's important.
So, have you been a foodie? Doesn't look like when you look at you, but have you been a foodie and do you cook?
Okay, so I think there are two different types of foodie people. There's one foodie person who just eats a lot of, maybe say, if it's like a plate of pasta, they'll eat the whole plate of pasta. Where I eat a little bit of the pasta because I want to try something else, and I want to try something else, and I want to try something else. So I eat little bits of food, and I look at the flavor, I look at the combination of what those flavors are. I look and see if I can, when I'm eating a vegetable, can I actually taste the vegetable? Or whatever sauce is in there, is it overpowering? Is it amazing? So I look at different things. As a foodie, I see myself as not someone who's sitting and hogging so much food, but I like tasting many types of food.
Okay. And do you cook?
I do cook. I love cooking. My favorite thing to do is to bake. So, like recently, I just made homemade spanakopita, or I make really great cannelloni. I think I make really good Italian food. I also like baking desserts, anything that has like fruits and cinnamon, and making my own breads and rolls, and so I do a lot of baking.
Okay, and why the name Chica Loca?
Because we all have a little crazy girl in us. The literal translation means crazy girl. So I think it's actually quite perfect. We live in a crazy world, and might as well eat well, drink well, and feel merry.
And one last question, your favorite dish from the menu?
Ooh, my favorite dish from the menu would definitely have to be the burrata and eggplant. I think that's amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, subscribe for more content on health and lifestyle.